Testing. Okay. Hello everyone. Give me a couple of seconds. I am trying to get the better camera working. So give me just a second. Hopefully you all can hear me. I also am getting closed captions up. There we go. Camera. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? Hello to Mia and Kit Kat and Hammy and Raccoon and Silly. It's lovely to see you all. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if this is going to be like, you have to turn off OBS in order for the camera thing to finish installing, which I would just be like, oh, tough boogies. Okay, I have that one. I have an Artemis too. That, I guess, doesn't look terrible if I can't get the other one to work. Pajama party, pajama party. Pajama party. She's like, no? Oh, no. Thank you, though. I just got my period. So I have cramps. And I feel like I've been hit by a bus. But thank you. Hi. Hello. We do all need PJ days. I agree. Hey, yo. What are you doing? I got it to work. Okay. Hold on. Best time for a PJ party. No lie. Okay, I gotta grab my phone stand. I got the good camera to work, so hooray for that. Here, I'm gonna leave you with Artemis, okay? She's gonna watch you. Okay, you watch them. You make sure they don't do any shenanigans. No, stay there. I'll be right back. Well, she stayed, chat, but I don't know if you could see her or not. Oh, you could see her tail. Honestly, that's appropriate. Okay. I got the stand, just the tail. Let's plug that in. I'm not a babysitter, Mom. I got that plugged in. Okay. Let's try. Oh. Is that camera better? Oops. Fun. I almost feel like the other one was better. That one? I don't know. What do we think? Chat. This one, I'll be sitting back here. Or this one. So like when I'm further back, what's brighter with the other one? This one's more natural. The other one was overly warm toned, yeah. Which one looks better though? Like, quality wise, not necessarily color. Hi. Can I help you? Better quality? Okay. So I can make this one brighter. Oh, son of a gun. Like if this one looks better. Artie, look at this. She's trying to like attack me and my hands. Such a brat. How's that? Is this now the better camera? With the brighter... We can try this one. If we need to adjust it or change it, then we'll switch it. That's what it comes down to. I'm not married to one or the other. This is better? Okay. Huh. Huh. Hi. Welcome to my blanket assembling stream. I have... It's maple. It's a pop socket that I was given by a company to do like a review on. And it has a really good magnet. And so I have some pins and stuff on the back. Needles, not pins. I thought you were married to James. Goodbye. I'm leaving now. I'm back. I didn't actually leave you for that long. Huh. Okay. I got clips. I got chat on my phone so that I don't have to go. Who said that? I have a large blanket. Okay. I also have cramps. Those can, you know, just go away. That would be most excellent. It's funny, I've been like afraid of using a heating pad because for the past, 4 months, heat and everything like that would cause hives. So I'm sure a heating pad would help. I did just take ibuprofen. Because I'm trying to avoid Midol because of the caffeine, because I'm trying to make sure that these stupid hives don't come back. I could always, I have a heating pad. I could always do that if I need to. I literally took the ibuprofen like 15 minutes ago, like right before I went live. So I'm gonna give that a chance to work before I add anything else. Yeah. It was not a good time, but things seem a little bit better. Fingers crossed. I was annoyed because today I had these great plans of going out to Joann's because I haven't been. And then I had these cramps that were like, what if instead all you want to do is hug a pillow? And I was like, you know what? That sounds great. I could always try cold, yeah. That's true. Alright. Let's do this square. Copy, paste. Happy Friday, though. It's so nice to have y'all here. Oh, crud. Hey, James, are you going out into the living room? Sorry, Kit Kat, I copied your message, your poke catch, and I guess I stole your catch. I didn't mean to. How dare! I'm so sorry. I blame Pokemon. Always. What was I going to get in the living room? Y'all, look, let me show you a picture. Look at how good our little tree is. I watered it last night. Look at it. Look at the leaves and the buds and the... It looks so good. Hi, Susan. I don't think I said hi to you before. I apologize. Hi. I know, I'm so happy. The tree looks so good. Hacking and lurking. It's Friday. It's a holiday, but it is Friday. was like, did I mess up? Did I mess up? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the tree looks a little sad. Like, we planted our peppers, our sweet peppers that we grow, and I'm never surprised. Like, the first day afterwards, all of them look like they're about to die. They all droop. They all look super sad, and they all look like they're gonna die. And you water them, and you put a little fertilizer down, and they perk right back up. We planted it on Tuesday. How do you store your artwork between sessions? I can't leave it on a table as it's the dining table to press. So I do push down at the end. Like, I only peel off a little section at a time, and I finish that little section. I don't, like, diamond dot all the way across. So I make sure that I finish the little section, I push it down, and then I just move it. So I keep mine on my printer because it's small enough. I don't know where people keep the really big ones, which is something I'm going to have to figure out because I'm going to be working on a really big one soon. But yeah, I would push down at the end of each session. And I mean, at the end of each session, you can even just like push on the whole thing that you've already done too. There's no harm in that. I know some people roll them. I feel like that's just going to make the little drills pop, but I guess it depends on the quality of the sticky stuff that you use. Like, what company it's from. So, yeah. It's a large one. I was afraid if I rolled it, it would pop off. Yeah. They do also make, like, puzzle boards for, like, when you do puzzles. And a lot of those have, like, covers, so then you could stand it up if you wanted to, or, like, slide it under your bed, and it would keep it covered and, like, free of dust. So that's something that I've thought about, with diamond art, too. You're welcome. Yeah, it's hard to, like, figure out where to store everything. Crafting is taking over the house slowly. Oh, yep. All the time. Every room. A little bit by a little bit. Top of your art supplies on a shelving unit. Looks about medium sized to you. I'm still trying. This is how. This is at least how my brain works. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I'm still trying to remember what the hell I wanted to get out of the living room. Even though that was like several minutes ago. I don't know. If you put it on top of something, that's where you like leave like the diamond drills somewhere that you can see them so that you won't forget. You want to go in the closet? Hi. Hello. Yeah, I'll be lying in bed tonight and be like, damn it. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm trying to be like, well, if I can't remember, I guess it wasn't that important, but like... Hello? Sure, Artie, why not? What you doing? Sitting on the purses on the floor? Alright. Well, you have fun in Narnia, okay? But, honey, do come out of the closet. Okay? No one should be in the closet. It is a good hiding spot. My favorite is that she has brought her mouse, like her favorite toy. She brings that into different rooms and like leaves them for us to find. Oh, she's back. Hi, how was Narnia? Hello. That window's open. I can't open it anymore while the way that I'm sitting. You can sniff out there if you want. No, you want this? Hi. Hello, how about, look at this, Artie. You can have your own square right there to lie on. And you can hide under this, absolutely. Go for it. Where's the cat? I wonder where the cat could be. Do you see La Gata? La Gato? Are they still... She's a girl. Is it still El Gato? Or is it La? Because she's a girl. I hate gendered language. This is why I never did well in Spanish. Because I think about that sort of thing. Hi. It would be La? Okay. See, that I am fine with like gender neutral That's cool. I'm good with that. But like, you know, it's the fact that certain words have languages. Or certain words have languages, certain words have genders. Like house is casa, which is feminine because it ends in A. She loves crochet. Actually I shared today on Instagram. She's been using her couch. Like I'll just come in and find her random times of the day on the couch. She just loves yarn. Oh my gosh, could you imagine taking her in like a little cat stroller to Joann's and her being like, yarn, this is where it comes from. This is where it comes from. This is just like any time that I stream, though. Truthfully. You all know. She's like, I gotta be the center of attention. I'm gonna sit right in front of the camera. The stream is about me. It's all about you. I know. Is it just because there's so many people here who love you? Because you love being with people? She's like, yeah. I have a captive audience. Here, why don't you lie down right here? That's such a good spot. Yeah. You can smell outside. You're on yarn. What more could you want? Maybe sun. It's cloudy today. There's that tail. Always going. What's everyone else working on today? It's Finish Friday. What is anyone hoping to finish anything? I'm hoping to finish this row of squares. I'm literally only almost done though with the first side of the first square. At like 10 a.m.? Hell yeah. Listen, it doesn't matter what time the finish is at. Starting a cat-proofed Eevee for a friend who's claimed their non-cat-proof one. Oh, you know that cat's not going to want the one that's cat safe, right? Okay. I am well aware of that. Okay. The leg part of the pattern doesn't make sense. Oh no. Is it a paid pattern? Or like, additionally, I should say, is there like a specific row or something that doesn't make sense? Oh, is it bruised, Georgina? I know it looked real bad yesterday. Diesel. Sir, that's not... It's bad manners. It's bad still. I'm sorry. They're strong. I forgot about the pajama party. It feels like Saturday without work. So I fell asleep on the couch. No, you're so good. Susan came in and was like, I'm so excited for a Saturday stream. And I was like, is it? I thought it was Friday. Shoot, did I mess up? Like, sitting up the way you are is exhausting? Yes. I told James last night, I was like, part of why I have, like, no spare spoons is that I've been trying to see if I can get by with taking 2 metformin for my PCOS instead of taking 3. Because while I am, you know, a strong believer in take the medicine if your body needs it, they're giant pills. Like, if you ever took a multivitamin, they're that size. Like, they're huge, and taking multiples of them just sucks. So when I stopped taking it to see if that was causing the hives, I kind of, like, slowly came back on it. Number one, because it ends up causing stomach upset if you just, like, take too much. And 2, I was kind of curious to see how my body was going to, like, I don't know, if having been on this for years now, maybe it corrected itself. No, I still need it. Otherwise, my period's, like, 6 weeks or whatever. Okay, fine. But for the last, like, week and a half, almost 2 weeks, I have had... My boobs have been swollen. Like, pre-period swelling, which normally only comes, like, a couple of days before, but it was a full week and a half, if not 2 weeks. And maybe TMI, but I don't really care. The other day, I literally, like, went over to James and I was like, here, hold these. And he was like, good God. And I was like, uh-huh. And it was wild how much easier I was able to, like, breathe. And how my, like, everything stopped hurting for a few minutes. And he was like, doesn't your bra help with that? And I was like, I mean, it helps with the pulling, like, in this area. I'm like, but that weight still has to be supported. I'm like, so, yeah, the bra helps, but now my shoulders are supporting that weight. My back is supporting that weight. Like, it's not pulling on, like, my neck, but, like, it's, something it doesn't just magically, like, hold them up. And I'm like, this is part of why I have just been, like, grumpy. Is because I'm like, I am so sore and so tired of these, like, heavy watermelons, I don't know, whatever they are, whatever they're equivalent to. I'm like, it's so heavy and I'm so tired of it. So, like, getting my period today, it's, like, literally exactly 30 days since, like, my last one. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. But I'm like, if this next one, if I have, like, the symptoms, I'm gonna have to go back up on my pill, like, on the metformin, because at least then it was normal, like, in the sense of I would get it, like, a couple of days before. Because, goodness gracious, it's not fun. That breeze is nice, huh? It's a free pattern. It says to chain 7. Then row 1 is increase, single crochet, and 4. It's the bottom of the foot, folding the chain in half. Yeah. So it's working around the chain. It sounds like it's going to make it an oval. Is in the middle. No, it isn't. Because you increase. Or no, okay. Then you single crochet in 4. No, that's right. Because if you're chaining 7, you're going to be stitching in 6. So you're going to do an increase, then single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 3 single crochet in the next stitch. Right, but if you're chaining 7, you should only be stitching in 6. You're normally you skip the first one that's closest to your... No, you skip the chain that's the closest to your hook. If you're not skipping that, then you're right. It's not at the right spot. I'm mathing wrong. You're so good. Craft math is hard. Yeah. Agreed. Especially at like the end of the week. I find all math is hard. True. But 4 is in the middle of 7. No, I mean, you saw I literally had to do the math too, because I was like, wait, is it? You said that and I was like I went right there with you. I'm like, oh shoot.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh. Ugh.
Hi, James. Thank you for 64 months. That's many months. We're gonna have to keep track of what colors anyone wants for paper stars. Because I don't have the stars here. Craft math is different and harder. Sure. What color star do you want, James? Also, I had called your name earlier in stream and I was going to ask you to get something in the living room for me. I don't remember what it is. have no idea. I do have a drink. Not you both asking. It's right there. I know. Hi. You so happy? You making biscuits? I love you. You gotta get Pippin to come in here too. Yeah. You gotta teach her. Then it can be a real pajama party. What? Do you see the little paw? Please, mother. I love those pets. Do you smell out there and remember being out there? Huh? Do you remember you used to live out there? I always wonder that when they smell, like, particularly the backyard, because, like, that was where she hung out mostly. Like, there's a breeze coming in right now. And I'm always like, does it, like, I don't know, spark anything? I mean, I could definitely use some sweets, but... Dropped a pic of the cat thief and pets. Okay. The good news is that the ibuprofen is helping. Heck yeah. I always like to make sure at the beginning of the row that everything is lining up correctly, because that really helps sell this illusion of it being like one solid blanket. If you haven't seen any of the corners, they're... because it looks like the whole style of it is a quilt. Like, it's supposed to look like it's quilt panels, like sewn, not crocheted. So, yeah. I gotta make sure that the stitches line up. Because I've definitely done that before, where the stitches didn't line up, and I didn't realize all the way until the end, and then I had to undo the whole thing. I mean, I didn't have to undo the whole thing, but... I was like, I can't have this one be off. That's the worst, yeah. Hi, Scruffy. Happy Friday. I love you. I love you very much. The blanket is for my brother who's getting married in August. So it's for him and his soon-to-be husband, I guess. Yeah, it's exciting. So I've made a blanket for my parents. I've not made one for him. So they have a king-size bed. So that's why this project is taking place in my own king-size bed. Because these squares themselves, I want to say, are like, I don't know, when they're stretched, like 15 inches, maybe. And then there's 6. Well, that's the pattern there. So it's 6 by 6. And each square is so big that it ends up like I can't really do it well at my desk. So, yeah. Stop screaming in the kitchen. She left because I needed to move. Oh my god, abuse. Abuse, you moved. Cruelty. At least according to the pets. The bed does come in useful, yeah. A lot of measuring happened on our bed. Because, like, I designed the pattern. Cozy. Yeah, it's good that I can spread out. Like, technically, at this point, I could probably bunch it all up on the desk. But pajama parties are fun. And, like, after this row, we're gonna start to struggle. Oh, you know what I should use? Oh, it's over there. I'm not getting up right now to get it. I have one of those, like, back pillows with the little armrests. You know, like the ones that, like, sit up on their own. No, that means I have 6 minutes to finish this square. If I want to keep on track. An hour per square for assembly. Like, when you think about that, like, forget about just the time that it took to make each square. Like, that's why blankets are one of those things that I don't sell. Because, like, I will never make back money on this. Like, the time, the cost of the material, any of it. Took your last gross med this afternoon? Heck yes. At least. At the very least. Now again, you know, some people are very fast at knitting or crochet and they can whip these things up a lot quicker. And so for them, the cost would not be so great, and maybe that's why some people do sell blankets and things like that. But for the majority of us who aren't, like, super speedy, oh man, I can, like, smell. We bought, I think they're hyacinth bulbs. Hold on, I have a picture because I sent it to James when I was at Home Depot. And I was like, oh my gosh, do you like these? Are they hyacinth? Yeah. These guys? And we bought one of each color and we're going to plant them out front. We just haven't yet. So they're sitting like right out there. And anytime that the wind blows, because the flowers are blooming, you can literally smell them. Like they just have such a strong, like floral scent, and I love it. Nice. One more med removed from the list. Start falling off now that you're a week post-op? Yeah. Temp blank working material counted up. Yeah. I believe it, Mia. Feel that way about lilacs? Yeah, we have one in the back. It's not blooming yet, but we do have lilacs too. I love the smell of all the spring stuff blooming. I can show you all out the window if you'd like to see. I love the smell until I start sneezing. I'm very grateful that of all the many allergies and things that I have, that pollen is not anymore, like it's not an actual allergy for me. Like I'll, you know, anyone will sneeze in like a high pollen area, like, but it doesn't cause me to get like clogged up. Dust does. But yeah, my own office one day, put lilac bushes outside the window. Oh, I love that. We have hydrangeas and roses outside of our front windows. I just think the hydrangeas are beautiful. Like they have those real big flowers. They smell good too. Fun fact about hydrangeas, the color of the hydrangea plant depends entirely on the soil pH. So if you buy, say you buy blue hydrangea plants at Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever, and you plant them and the next year they come back pink, it's because the pH in your soil. You can actually buy like stuff to add to the soil around a hydrangea plant to like influence the color that it is. But yeah, that's why they're different colors. It's also why you can get like multiple colors in one plant, is that like the soil pH is a little slightly different. Like it's not like in your yard. Oh no, ads. Okay, we have like 30 seconds here until ads. I'm almost done, so all things considered. Yeah, isn't that neat? Oh. Did anyone else have a weird buffer? I didn't drop any frames. You didn't? Okay. Let me know if it happens again. I'll keep an eye on it. But it might be on Twitch's part, not my part. Let me know if it's me. Let me know if I buffer weird. Alright. You had a buffer too? Okay. Weird. My entire browser. Heard the important part. The pH affects the color, yeah. Alright. I learned something new. I guess I'm going back to bed. Good night. Have a good nap or sleep. Okay. We're gonna play some words on stream, I think, if I can get it to cooperate. And then I'll be back in just a few minutes and we'll keep going. Let's see. Ha, I got it. Be right back. What in the hell was that round? All of us over here like clink clunk clonk. What was that? Well, thanks for sticking through ads. I'm sorry words suck so bad. I didn't like move for stretch break, but I definitely just like flopped over on my back and stretched like my toes and my hands and like, you know, did kind of like this sort of stretching. I just like flopped on my back and Artie's like, "What are we doing?" And I looked at Discord. So I have to tell you, Sly Fox, that that cat is innocent, and that is in fact his child. So oh, you want to sit there? That's fine. Let me move the phone, okay? Quick, hi, Patrick. You feel terrible? Oh no. I'm sorry. I hope that you feel better. That's kind of been me with like this flu post-nasally thing. Lots of cough drops, drink lots of fluids, hot tea, hot shower, or a humidifier, and definitely rest up. I literally am so close to finishing this, and what do? I make a goddamn knot. Okay, I fixed it. I just had to yell about it, you know? Okay. That's fine. Sometimes we all have to just yell about stuff and then the problem gets better. Yelling helps. Mm-hmm. She must have known that I was going to need to get on to the next square here. Time to just roll around in the blanket. I can breathe through my nose so much better, but everything tastes gross. Oh no. I messed up. Like right here. So not far back. But it's not lined up, so I gotta undo a little. That's what I get for getting distracted. Hi Jules, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy pajama party day. Artie says, happy snuggle on the blanket day. She blends in with the orange over there too, which is cute. Okay. So this is where we messed up. Let's not do that again. Oh, I had 2 more to undo. So I hate when this happens. We have the windows open right now because it's gorgeous. And last night a skunk walked by and it smelled so bad. And like the windows are all open and so like there's nothing you can do about it once like you get the smell. You're like, well, time to suffer, I guess. She's in camo mode, yeah. Where's the cat? Like all the pets were like at the windows, like I'm like, what smells like ass out there? I haven't put the knit it sign up yet, no. Still in the box. With foxes in the garden, it smells so bad. Do foxes have a smell? I know they have a sound. Because what the fox actually says is, let me scream like a child being tortured. They're musky. I guess that makes sense. What does the fox say? Yeah. I think I might. I was debating. Originally, I wasn't 100% sure with like how big it was, if it was going to need to go in like the basement. But I think that it could fit on one of my craft walls. What I might actually do is get almost like a thick poster board. And like hang it on that. So that way I could like move it around if I wanted to. Or not like move it around, but if I ever want to like reposition it, I don't damage it. She's like making little tiny sounds in her sleep. Too cute. Okay. Hooray. He's done. Was wagging her tail in her sleep. I love when they do that. And you're just like, what are you dreaming about? Oh, did they? Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. I hope that she loves them. I remember what I was going to ask James to get me out of the living room. And I remember because it was just difficult there. I have, not in here, but on my craft cart, pliers so that I can grab and pull. Sometimes, like, the needle gets stuck. Okay, I gotta shift just a little bit because it's time to do the next square. And I gotta see where the heck I am. That's an end I should have woven in. I'll do that in a second. Yeah, so this one is orange and brown. Orange and brown. And it goes brown side. Oh my god, why are there so many ends right now? Get out of here. Brown side against green side. Okay. Hi, BK. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, goodness. Who's that? Lumi! Lumi, hello. Lumi's coming in for the pajama party. Come join. Look, I've got a cat. I've got blankets. Come in and snuggle. How was stream? What were you up to today? Thank you so much for the raid. We are doing assembly on what we're calling the Ryan blanket. This is a blanket that I have crocheted for my brother and his fiance to give them as a wedding gift. So it is a king-size blanket, which is why I am sitting in my bed. We're having a pajama party because it is just
I found my people.
Not really feasible to work on at my desk in a way that is comfortable. Thank you for that follow, by the way. We are really close to 5,000 follows. Like, I think that we're 6 followers away now. And so when we hit 5,000, we're going to do a big celebration stream. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do a bunch of different crafts. I just made a knot. Dang it. So thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. I hope that you had a good stream. Okay, let's pin this. And if you're wondering, the blanket basically looks like that. Without all the stars. The stars are just my way of keeping track of where, like, the same colors go. So if you look, there's only 4 that are light green. There's only 4 of that style square. So it's just like my way of keeping track of when I made something and where it goes. So, yeah. I remember someone being like, I think it looks really nice without the stars. And I was like, oh, I'm not adding those. I won't be adding those. It just helps me keep track of things. But hi, Raiders, welcome. Anyone who is new here, my name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I'm usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we do other crafts like diamond dots and miniatures and, I don't know, just whatever sparks joy. So, yeah, welcome in. Very nervous to start a mandala for a parasol. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Good luck, you got this. Okay. I guess I could use this brown. Maybe I don't want to though, because it's kind of janky. I could use this green. Yeah, let's use the green. I'm currently procrastinating starting. So valid. I do that too. It'll be fine. No, no. So I'm using a blanket stitch to seam everything up. Because I really want it to look like it's a quilt. So like here, it's so hard to see it. It's so bulky. And the cat is lying on the part I was showing before. Lumi, did you tell me what you were doing? Did I miss it? Definitely let me know what you were up to. And y'all, you better be following Lumi. We need to figure out another co-stream. That was fun. I'm pretty sure the cat is on my scissors. Are you on my scissors? You were! It's a king-size blanket. And I'm at about the halfway point, which is why we're doing it here. Oh, good. Wait, hold on. She's up, so I can show you all. Here we go. You can see some of the joins. It's like a quilt. Oh. Hi, you want to go under there? Okay. Hi. Working on a cross stitch today. This one. Let's see. My blanket has a tail. Ooh. That's so cool. And you said that you just started it? Or no, you were just working on it today. Now she's lying on my lap. You can see her tail. Oh, I love her. What a goofball. I am going to move stuff a little bit, girly pop, so you're totally good to lie under here and on my lap, but let me... Tail's going swish, swish, yep. Oh gosh. Well, thank you again for the raid. If you have to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, make sure that you do that. You're, of course, welcome to lurk or chat if that is what you would like to do as well. But thanks for bringing everyone over. I appreciate you. But yeah, we'll have to chat about some ideas for some co-streamy stuff if you're up for it. Because that was fun. Oh yes, there is a Discord. How to crochet with pony beads? Done. Absolutely. Hi, Amber. Did we get a Discord link? Beautiful. Thank you. Yes, definitely feel free to join. Everyone's welcome. When you join, make sure that you read the welcome wagon and do what it says. So if your username on Discord doesn't match your username on Twitch, to make sure that those match up. That way we know who everyone is. Things like that. Just got done cleaning her room. I gotta clean my office a little. It's not too bad, but stay on top of it, you know? Alright, that didn't line up. Let's redo it. Oh, Artemis. Did you buy one of those patterns, Lumi, for the, fidgets? Yeah, cleaning's not so fun. You can't decide. That's so valid. I have a bunch of them, so if you're like, I want this one, I think, and I'm like nervous about doing it, feel free to like let me know which one, because like we could always work on that together, because like if we both have the pattern, then, you know, obviously we don't share the pattern with stream, but I can like help you with it. I have the hedgehog, the octopus, the dinosaur, the seahorse, I don't know if I have all, I don't know if I have any others. I have to double check. I also want to get the dragon. I do have the seahorse. James, come here. Yeah, I think that the seahorse is going to be the next one that I have up for pre-order. Everyone's been really loving the dinos, so I was waiting to add more. But I think the seahorse is going to be the next one. You want the seahorse? The seahorse is so cute. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. She says, no one sees my tail anymore. Oh, it has the filtered spout on it. Those are nice. Those are really nice. I've looked into them. Favor the turtle, dino, and dragon. I don't know what I'd start with. So I don't have the... I have the dinosaur pattern. I'm going to get the dragon. I'm surprised we haven't had more yeah, we only had Georgina. Georgina's the only other chicken nugget. The blanket wiggle, yeah. I thought for sure, like, if I was making them, this is why I like having the pre-orders, because if I was, like, just making stuff, I probably would have made some more of the dino nuggies, thinking that people were really going to like those. But I plan on buying the dragon pattern, too. So... just let me know. They're not expensive patterns either, so... I'm down for whichever one you want to start with. We can do that together. Ah! Another raid into my bed. Hello. Welcome to my bedroom. Hi, Saren. Hi, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you working on today? We are having a pajama party. I have a secret, too. Do you know what's under my blanket? It's a cat. It's a cat. Yes, I do have my legs under the blanket. Here are my feet. But there's a cat. Oh gosh, you finished a chainmail fidget. Ooh, that's so fun. I love chainmail. Spent the last little bit sorting some mixed up rings. Fun. Well, welcome in everybody. Hi Liz, I saw you come in. Hi Half to Happy. It's good to see you. We are working on the Ryan blanket. This blanket is a wedding present for my brother and his soon to, oh, there, never mind. There's no longer a cat under there. She's like, you ruined it, Mom. You ruined it. I'm gonna lie on top of it now. Oh, nope, just kidding. She's leaving. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it. Dang. But this is a blanket for my brother and his soon-to-be husband, and it's a king-size blanket. We're on like the halfway point, and that's why we are doing this in my bedroom, because trying to wrestle half a king-size blanket onto my desk is really freaking difficult. So here's a little bit of the blanket, just to kind of give you an idea. The pattern is in the corner there, but you can kind of see the vibe that we're going for. It's kind of got like quilted crochet vibes. So I should, like, I don't know, do something artsy with it so people can see. Oh, God. I can shift a little now that the cat is not on my lap, but there we go. So, yeah, it's a heck of a project. We realized that it takes about an hour to attach each square. So we were also talking about how, like, not even counting how many hours, like, I want to say that each square probably took 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, the squares are big. The squares are big. So there are 13 rounds of, oh, wait. Could you grab that pillow? Oh, that'd be great. There are 13 rounds of solid granny square. Thank you. There will not be stars. No, I need to download that without the stars. The stars were for me to keep track of where and what I had made already. So, like, every time that I finished a square, I would stick a star on it. And the stars all relate to like the color. So here, what I'll do is, I've got this. Let me re-download it without. Boop. Because you're not the first person to ask. So I was like, let me re-download it. That's the wrong window. This is the right one. Alright, it's gonna load on here really big. But Raiders, let me know what you all were up to. If any of you are doing any crafting today. Any plans for the weekend? I know it's a holiday weekend. There we go. That's it. That's what it'll look like when it's done. It's snowing. Oh my god. That's all I have to report. Oh, this pillow is such a good idea. Okay. Going to your brother's? That's nice. We don't have any plans. We have like a surprise birthday party that we're going to later this month for my cousin's 50th. And I have no idea what to get him. Standard spring snow. Nothing unusual about it. It's false spring. At least that's what they call it, like up in Vermont. Put the fidget and the dragon in art chair. Ooh, I'll go take a peek. Started a new pair of socks since I'm stuck in the chair. Listen, it makes sense. Go for it. Make all the projects, you know? Ooh, BK, I love those little stars. That's so cute. I need to get one of those fidgets from you at some point, Saren. I think I'd like it. And that dragon is beautiful. Those wings. Has the koi sold? You're gonna have such warm toes, Scruffy. Koi is going to Mousy! Yay! I love that dragon. Spring is the hour of the day between overnight and heat of the day. Yeah. Making as many as I can, then by pre-order only. I'll have to look at color options. Hi, Emily! It's a pajama party! We are keeping track of like raids and subs and stuff, so I will make your stars for you on Monday since I'm not at my desk. I mean, I guess I could have brought the stars in here, but I just feel like that would end up becoming a mess. So you will get your raid stars and any sub stars. We're keeping track. Moss. Ooh, for the fidget? Or for a dragon? Always hated wearing socks, and since I made my first pair in the fall, I can wear hand knit socks. There you go, without feeling overstimulated. Just gonna make all your own socks. Listen, what a great time like to work on that, you know? Nothing else. Crocheting with my hand is making the finger less stiff. That's good. A few weeks as warm as it needs to get. Yeah. We had like a really gross warm day here too, and then it got back into like the proper springtime weather. I'm like, I don't want summer this early, no. Black and red with gothic stained glass wings. I almost said windows because stained glass. That sounds beautiful. I mean, all the stuff you make is so pretty. Let's be real. I'm using a blanket stitch to attach everything in order to make it look like it's one solid quilt. So I like to make sure that every now and then that my double crochets are lining up with each other, because sometimes they don't. Uh-oh. Camera? It's resting. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Part of me wondered if like it died or something, but I think we're okay. After the fall, I'm going to need to wear tennis shoes more often. I'm a sandals person, but you think that contributed to the fall? Oh no. Tried to clock out. Not yet. You're still on the clock. That's funny. This morning I got up, I got into these PJs, and I was like getting ready to start stream, and I realized I didn't have socks on, and I was like, oh no. We have to have socks on for pajama party stream, because sometimes the feet end up on camera and there's no free feet on the internet. Absolutely not. What are you doing? You're looking at Narnia again? There's nothing in that closet, you goober. She went into my closet earlier on camera, like she was looking for Narnia. Welcome back. Had to wear good arch support shoes, tennis shoes to work in the church and parks, because arch support in women's shoes is impossible to find. You're over there? Oh, is that what she's going? You're in my closet? Silly. Don't be in the closet. Welcome back, raccoon. Warm out except for the wind. It's nice out, yeah. You're already getting summer weather? Oof. Yeah, I don't like it when the seasons skip. You're trying to be close to me? Well then, come on over. I want the ankle support. Ooh, 3 places. Damn. I didn't know that. Way to be an overachiever. Chat doesn't get me on camera for free. You can come under the blanket. You saw Artie. You and her can snug under there. Sent a yarn photo. I'll have to go take a peek. I did it really good. Well, you didn't half-ass the break, that's for sure. Hi, Craniodose. Missing your cat like crazy. Oh, my student accommodation doesn't allow cats. Oh. Wait, why was your graduation pushed back? Oh no. I'm so sorry. That's so frustrating. Ugh. Getting like that close and then having to wait longer. Oh my god, I hate that. Took me 30 plus years to break a bone, so I made it worth it. Yes, you did. Oops. Ah. This is like a very sharp tapestry needle, so that I'm like splitting fibers so that it doesn't come undone. But that also means that it's very sharp and I just stabbed myself. Alright, let me go take a peek at this yarn photo. Ooh, that's pretty. Is that ice yarn? It looks like it. Haven't been in school enough. Need to go in the fall as well to complete some courses. Ugh. I'm sorry. That's hard too, because like you need to take that time for your like you do. You have to like make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. But I get like the frustration when it like impacts stuff, you know? It wasn't painful, but breaking my pinky toe was the worst pain ever. Breaking toes sucks. I've broken my toes in the past. And they're the worst because you can't do anything about it. Agnes roll on Etsy. Cool. It looks very nice. I can't wait to see it all work up. Do you have a pattern or are you making it up as you go? Look at me. I'm weaving in ends that I don't need. I have more that I need to do this with, but I want to finish this row. And then I promise I will weave in the other ends that I don't need. I left very long ends on purpose on this blanket. Oh my gosh, another raid. Redtastic! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders!
I found my people.
Welcome to my hot tub stream. No. Bed stream. No. Awkward. Hi, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. Today, you all are hanging out with me in my bed. Welcome. I am working on a very big blanket for my brother. It is going to be a wedding present. It's going to look like this. It is like a quilt style blanket. So here's some of it. Hold on. It's very nice, but it's huge. And it's really difficult for me to work on it unless it's like all spread out like this. So that is why we are sitting here. It's a pajama party. We're having a pajama party. The cat just left to go get something to eat and something to drink. So I think that we all need to take a real quick sip of water. I gotta reach mine. Oh God. Okay. No, that's visible on the camera. Fine, I'll stick it here. We could start taking bets on when that will fall. Anyway, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Also, thank you for the follow. We are just, I don't think this command still works. But we are like less than 5 follows away from hitting 5,000. And when we hit 5,000, we're going to do a celebration stream. We are going to do some giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're here and you like crafts or cats and you haven't followed yet, consider dropping a follow and joining our crafty chaos. Thank you for that follow. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Imagine if we make it to 5,000 follows in my bed. I don't know how I'd feel about that. But what were you up to today? Let me welcome in everyone. Redtastic Pearly, welcome, welcome. MSV, hello. Elf, I won Yarn Chicken. I have like that much yarn left, like just a little bit. That is a lot of people in my bed. It's a king bed. We can all squeeze in, right? Kinky. Oh my god. Silly, no. About to be 4. Hold my wine. Thank you. Well, welcome in. What were you up to today, Red? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follows. We are all about the comfy, cozy vibes. Cats, crafts, chats, chaos, charity. All the C things, you know? I'm kind of sad that my cat left now because she's been here most of the stream. But, you know, I'm sure she'll be back causing trouble in a little bit. Please don't not. Can you not? Half my sock just slipped off. I have to fix that. No free feed on the internet. I cannot. Absolutely. Yes. We were talking about that before. My cat kept going in my closet. I'm like, listen, you know, I mean, wherever you want to be comfy, cozy vibes. Let me fix this sock. Okay. Alright, we gotta spin this around a little bit. Okay. And today is what's known as Finish Friday, or F-Off Friday, where we work on finishing projects that we've been working on for a while. Hi. What doing?
Getting my water.
Oh, okay.
Now I'll give you a smooch.
Ew. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, come back. Hello.
Hi.
Pat, pat. Already left me.
Aw. It's probably too warm.
I showed her hiding spot to the raiders and she was like, Mom, how could you? Wait, you do Finish Fridays too? Heck yes. We do F-Off Fridays for Finish Off Fridays. But Twitch doesn't like me saying F-Off. Right, so you poo asking Rabbit. That was what I was doing, yes. What camera? I swear to you, I will punch you. Applicate some pretty mermaids on a toilet seat cover for your upstairs bath. Changed out the buttons on your blouse with some vintage check jet carnival glass buttons. Oh my gosh. No, I love that so much. Do you have any pictures? If you have pictures, if you don't have pictures, that's fine. I get asked that all the time when I raid people and I'm like, I don't have a photo yet. I'm so sorry. But if you have any pictures, I would love to see because that sounds gorgeous. Camera? No, it can't be in 4 minutes because now I'm running behind. God damn it. It takes me at least an hour to attach each square. We were talking about how, like, I make and sell a lot of crochet things on my website, but blankets are not one of those things because blankets take so long, so much material, and you will never recover that because no one's going to pay like $5,000 for a blanket, but like the amount of time, energy, and materials, it's like that's how much they take. 84 years. Yeah. That's why like only very, very special people get blankets from me because I need to know that it's going to someone who will use it and who will like love it, you know? I'm not making stuff for someone who's just gonna then like shove it in a closet and never use it. Ooh, it's PG-13. You're sending me PG-13 posts in my bed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh, I don't want to log into Facebook like that. Can we open it in my browser instead? I'm clicking it over here. Hi, Mom! Oh my god, not you sending me PG-13 things with my mom here. Oh, it says it's not available. It might not be public, I guess. I can't see it. But you see the blanket? Hang on, wait, let me get my needle. Okay. I don't want to lose that. Huh. Hello! This is Artemis. Artemis said, wait, raiders? There were raiders here and I missed them? Unacceptable. Oh, that's so cool. Artie. Oh, look at the cat. I love the cat. I love the cat inspecting the toilet seat cover. Hi. You're saying hello to everyone? Well, it's stretch break time here in Crafty. No, that's my water bottle. So it's a perfect chance to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. She says, I'm gonna smell out the window. All about anything fabric. I love that. Hi there, Debdy. Welcome in. Call me. I have a quick thing to tell you. Like, to tell stream? Or just me? Just me. Okay. I'll call you on this stretch break then. You have 3 minutes. We'll play some words on stream here. And then as soon as ads are done, we'll be back and working on finishing up this row of the blanket. Okay. Be right back. Ugh, there's so many more things to click when I don't have my stream deck. That's the wrong button. Oh, look. There's two of me. There's two of me. There's two of me. There's two cats. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know why. Okay. Thank you again for the raid. I'm so sorry for the ads right as we were doing all of that. I hope that you've already raided and run if you needed to. Y'all are welcome, of course, to hang out and chat. We have a cat again, so. Good bot. Okay. Oh, I'm weaving this in. I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? Right? I'm weaving that in? I'm using this. No. I'm using this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, you coming over here? You can. That's fine. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Right there, right? Right where everyone can see you? That's the most important spot, right? Oh my gosh, a blanket fort! Listen, girl, same, okay? Beautiful. Oh, goodness. Center of the screen, Mom. Yeah, always. Yeah, she disappeared. She was here, now she's gone. Alright. Let's get this done. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. The yarn kept getting stuck. BRB, no worries. So far it's madness. Oh no. YouTube videos can annoy me sometimes because I feel like, at least for patterns, as like tutorials go, I think that they're great, but I hate when people only have like YouTube video option for their patterns and not like a written one, because I'm like, I feel like they never go at the speed that I need. Like, you're either going way too fast or way too slow, and it makes me nuts. And I mean, I get it. People do that because then they get, like, ad revenue from people watching their videos. So it's smart, but it's annoying. Yeah. You have to like slow it down, yeah. Or like part of it will go so slow and you're like, oh my gosh, no, I understand. Like, let's go. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, now you're going too fast. Or like they don't show something clearly enough, so you have to like keep rewinding it. Oh. Well, is it a paid pattern? Because that's icky. I would never make a video of someone else's pattern. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Tigress. How are you? Oh no. Not you too. Petrichor's under the weather too. Honestly, I feel like this flu is just going around. I hope that you feel better. That's no fun. I'm glad that your nap helped. I'll say the same thing. Drink a lot of fluids. Have some hot tea if you like tea. Vitamin C or whatever kinds of like immune boost sorts of things you might have. All very good and helpful. And lots of rest too. Okay, good. So then the designer and the video person work together. There are a couple of designers I know who don't want, like, they don't like doing like the camera stuff, or like the tutorial sorts of videos. And so they have like someone who does like those things that they'll work with, and like that person will do like the video, like what you're talking about, and then everyone just kind of links each other. So that makes me feel better. I was like, oh no, don't tell me someone stole this. That's not good. Wonder if I click right there, and then okay, hold on. I'm curious where we're at. We are 4 followers away right now from 5,000. That's cool. That's exciting. What are we catching here? Oh, a Joltik. No, that's okay. We'll get there. That's just exciting. Hi, Emily. Joltik escaped. No one caught it. You know what? Pokemon. That was really rude. She just put her head on my leg. If you're just coming in, there's a cat right here. Under the blanket. Yay! Proud of you. I can't wait to see this. Heck you, Pokemon. So rude. Thank you. Yeah, it's exciting. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm hopeful that we will continue to grow and that more, opportunities will open up. Like, I'm not ready for it yet, so it's totally fine that I have not been invited ever. But, like, I know that St. Jude just had their summit, and one day I would love to, like, go and meet other creators and, like, see all the stuff that, like, we've helped fundraise for and all that. I think it would be so cool. So, I hope that we continue to grow, and it's a huge blanket. That's why we're sitting here and not at my usual desk. It is a king size blanket. We are about halfway. Oh goodness, no. I'm assembling my second square of the day. Each square is this big. So they're chunky. Yeah, no. Oh my word. I wish I could go that quickly. But welcome in, by the way. No, it's a wedding gift for my brother. So we're getting close to the halfway point. I have one more square and then we've hit halfway. And it's king size, so it has taken I don't even know
Found
how
my
many hours
people.
to make all these squares, and it takes at least an hour to attach one square. This is what it'll look like though. This like pattern here with the lines. That's what we're doing. So yeah. I am at the 1, 2, 3 down, and then 1, 2 over from the left. That's what square is going on right now. And there's also a cat under the blanket, so right here. I'm sure that she'll reappear at some point. She loves crochet. She loves yarn. So she's like, a blanket? Don't mind if I do. And a blanket fort made out of yarn? Extra great. We're almost done with this, and then it'll be the last square of this row. Heck yes. But thank you. And welcome in. I like your username. Call you Tiki? You got it. If I was a kitty, I would stay there, truly. This, like, window gets good afternoon sun, normally. And there have been times when I have flopped over on the bed and you like lie in a sunspot, and all of a sudden I'm like, I understand why cats and dogs do that. Like, it's just so nice. It's so cozy. I actually posted on Instagram today a picture, two pictures of Artemis on her little kitty couch, because I think that it's the cutest thing when I walk into my office and she's just like on there, like organically. Like, I've never had to put her on there. She's always just been like, she loves that. So if you want to see the kitty who's currently under the blanket / her kitty couch, she has her own crocheted kitty couch. There's a couple of pictures on Instagram today. And it's very cute, if I do say so myself. That project was such a labor of love. All of these big things really are. Like, at some point, I would love to make Ryan too. So, since we have new people here, my brother, his name is Ryan. His fiance is also named Ryan. So they're the Ryans. And Ryan 2, which is not my brother, is absolutely handmade worthy. He loved the hat that I made so much for him one Christmas that he asked if I could make another one. In like other colors for other outfits and stuff. Like, yes, absolutely. That is the handmade worthy person right there. So this blanket is gonna be well loved. Hooray! Square is assembled. Let me weave this end in because I'm done with it. And then we will be attaching, what color is that? Green? Green and orange? Yeah. Okay. All right. I have more ends I need to weave in. That's not right now's problem. Right now, I want to get another square attached. So, let's find green and orange. There we go. And it goes orange side. Like this. Right? No, not like that. Orange side like this. Orange along green, orange along orange. Okay. It's my foot. Yes. Hi there, Christine. Thank you so much. Yeah, this one, it's a big project. It is a king-size blanket for my brother for his wedding. So we are doing assembly. It's a pajama party day. Because we're hanging out in my bedroom. Because I don't have enough room on my desk in my office for this. King size, yeah. I've been working on the squares for a while. This is like the pattern, this like quilt style looking thing in the corner. So that's the design, and then I'm doing like a blanket stitch to join them. So that way it gives like a really smooth look. Here, hold on, wait. Where's my mouse? Very good. We can, this is not my normal setup either, obviously. Oh. Nope. Yeah, that's good. No, that's not good. This is a janky setup. But yeah, I'm doing like this blanket stitch so that it looks like a quilt. It's okay. There's also a cat right here. There's an orange cat sleeping under the blanket, so it's a little bit, you know, scuffed right now. But welcome in. Oh, goodness. Hey, James. Are you busy? My fingies hurt. Yes? it on her project. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I'm honestly thrilled that she's under it right now because she all stream has been like all over it. Like here, I'll show you. This was her earlier on it. She's like, yeah, this is mine. And I was actually just saying, I posted on Instagram today, I made her a cat couch. And she loves it. She loves crochet. She loves like blankets and yarn and stuff like that. But she uses the cat couch all the time, which makes me so happy because it took me forever to make it. Oh, there you go. Got it. But yeah. We have 3 cats and a dog, so there's always some critter. Always some critter who's like, this is for me, right? You're like, sure. Sure thing. Alright, let's clip all these sides to each other. But yeah, usually, like, oh my god, this was the other day. This is going on Instagram tomorrow. I was diamond dotting on stream, right? At my usual, like, desk. Look at her. I got up to use the bathroom during a stretch break. And she literally was like, don't mind me, but... Uh-oh, camera. Uh-oh. Whoa. Lying directly on the diamond dot exactly where I was working. Like, sure. Why not? You got an egg. Excellent. No, thankfully when I got up, I covered the sticky part that I was working on. So she just like laid on it. But I'm so glad that I thought to do that because if I hadn't, yeah, she just would have been like stuck to the diamond dot. There just would have been hair all over it. It would have been such a mess. She would have been bedazzled. We have a command to like check her butt if she's come up on my desk because there are times when I'm working on miniatures and she has come and like sat on my desk and all of a sudden the miniature that I was working on disappears and it's because she sat on it. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry I missed who it was. Are we 3 away? Y'all, we are 3 followers away from 5,000.
I found my people.
Thank you for the follow. We're 2 away. Is it gonna happen today? In my boudoir? Oh, how do you hatch it? That would be epic because I would hope someone would clip us getting to 5,000 and then I would be forever here. Like, this is where it happens. This is it. On pajama party day. You have to set it as your buddy catch a certain number of Pokemon using specific balls. Oh, interesting. Because I have an egg too, so I'll have to go and see what I have, like what type of eggs I have to use. It would be iconic. Yeah, that's why I have to check and see what rules mine has. That's really good to know, though. Thank you for sharing that. Oops. But yeah, thank you for those follows. For new friends, I stream Monday through... Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, my God. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. And, yeah. There's lots of cats and crafts and chats and chaos and charity streams and I don't know what else starts with C, but I'm sure that too. I didn't have this on. Oh gosh, I had it on my other setup. I'm on my laptop versus like my main PC. What the heck is this? I don't want to do this right now. I'm busy. Busy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hammy. I love that. Hi. That's so sweet. Thank you. And thank you for coming in and dropping the follow. I appreciate that. Hang on. Let me... I might have to change the number. Is it right? It's right! Okay, hold on. There we go. Well, welcome in. One more. Hope the cat recovers from their miniature adventure. She did. Luckily, it was like a clear plastic window that got stuck to her butt. They're so silly. One more. I know. I gotta keep watching now to see. It's exciting. I feel like, I mean, listen, I don't like talking about numbers because it's not numbers to me. Like, you're all people, and the fact that people are here watching at all is just crazy to me. But I'm like, it feels like maybe after 5,000, that feels like enough people to start thinking about partner stuff and goals and things like that. Because like I was saying before, I would love to like be partner so that hopefully I do get invited to things like the St. Jude Summit because I would love to go, or you know, maybe get like some kind of a sponsor thing with like a craft group. I don't know, something cool. But at this point, I'm just doing me. I was getting ready for bed. Time to drive home. Have a good safe drive home. I can say words. But, like, I would love to do more. I would love to, like...
I found my people.
It happened. It happened in my bedroom in pajamas. What a silly thing to have had happen. Oh my goodness. 5,000. What the heck? Thank you all so much. Thank you for all the follows today. Thank you for all the significant others. Holy moly. That's wild. That's so many. Like, so many people celebrating in my bed with me right now.
Sorry, I was in the middle of a very intense game.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in the middle of celebrating 5,000 freaking followers. It just happened, like, right now.
Oof.
Hell yeah, watch your hands. Oh my god. There's so many people in my bed right now. All these followers.
Oh.
James is like, what?
Like looking around like where
There's a cat.
That is a cat.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
In the living room
Mm-hmm.
are pliers.
Yes.
Could you grab one of them for me?
I sure
Thank you. Thank you all so much. I hope someone clipped that. That's so freaking exciting. All right here. All on pajama day. Oh, thank you. You brought them all.
I did, because I wasn't sure which one exactly you wanted.
Any of them besides the clippers. The clippers would not...
Do well.
They would just break my needle,
Yeah.
and then I'd be sad. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to plan some celebration streams, aren't I? Dang, that's so cool. Especially, like, I don't know, it's such a scuffed stream today, I feel like. Like, we don't have our music or our nice background or anything like that. Like, it's just... It's just a... It's just pajamas. Thank you! Thank you for clipping it. That's so exciting. That's so many people. That's a lot. That's exciting. I see. This is one of those problems with like needing to like process things. I like don't even know what to like say right now because my brain is still like that's a lot. That's a lot of people. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for your follows. Thank you for hanging out. Like, truly, following is... Oh, you're coming to celebrate too? Artie? Like, if you're ever looking for a great free way to support a streamer, lurk in their stream. The more people there are in a stream, the more likely Twitch is to recommend them to someone else, and the more likely someone else is to see their content. Like, it's fabulous and it's totally free. So like, if you ever have an extra like browser window you can have open, just having me up on alert would mean the world to me. So thank you for being here. Thank you for following. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Please don't rub your face on my pin or my needle. This is Artemis. She is a very good girl and the star of the show most of the time, right? Oh my god, you're shedding so much. Can you take this back? I don't want it. Did you see that just fall off her face? I'm literally opening this screen right here and shoving it outside. There it goes. No, out the window. Don't blow it in my bedroom. That can be for a birdie. Okay? Yeah. That was a lot. Thank you for the clip. Why is 5001 bet a world record? What a great title. She's like, wait, what are we doing out the window? I like windows. Oh, no, but really, like, I appreciate you all. You just threw some of me outside, yeah. She came in from outside. All three of our cats were once outdoor cats. We did not plan on having cats. We have a dog, and he doesn't like any of the cats. So it was not our plan, but it was all of the cats' plans. They were like, hey, so you seem pretty cool, and I'm homeless, so is it cool if I live here now? And we were like, sure. Sure, why not? I guess, yeah. That's cool. But do they pay rent? No, but they do have a TikTok and Instagram account. So they've gotten some free stuff to try out before. Like, companies have sent us freebies to try. So not necessarily rent, but we did get like an automatic litter box, which I still have to post a video on. Listen, being chronically ill and then getting sick does not make for the best things, you know? Whoops. They're gonna be like, we sent this to you months ago. What are you doing? Listen, it'll still get posted, okay? We got like a free ball to try out one time that the cats have been loving playing with recently. Like one of those ones that like has like a power thing and so like it rolls on its own. Oh my god, they love it. So yeah, no rent, but they've gotten to be like product testers and that's pretty neat. Anywho, for real, thank you all for being here. Like the last, I know that I've mentioned it a few times now. The last piece of the puzzle that we need for this partner goal is viewers. So you all literally, whether you are subbed or not, can literally help make that next goal happen by just lurking. So, I'm starting to put it back out there into the universe that it's going to happen. For a while I got, it's hard sometimes, mental health and all of that, to be like, I can do this thing, because it doesn't feel attainable. So I stopped thinking that it could happen, and now I'm going to be like, no, screw it, it's going to one day. One day. Ah. They pay for it in cuddles and cuteness. That's true. Although our vet does not accept cuddles and cuteness as a form of payment. I wish they did. That would be fantastic, because at this point, 4 pets. Like, Patch will be there on Tuesday. And then Artie and Maple both have a checkup like that they're due for. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up building a new wing on the vet. Pretty cheap for a live-in therapist. Yeah, we just have to buy them food and litter and pay all their doctor bills. They're worth it, though. We love them. They're all so sweet. Except Patch. Patch is a jerk. But we love him anyway. Like last night, I tried to give him a cuddle because he ended up having an accident yesterday. And I tried to just give him a cuddle and be like, you know how much we love you? And he was like, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be sweet and you're like, I don't want to be cuddled. Fine. The next time I can finally get a live-in therapist, heck yes. I'm excited for you. So I'll mention now again, stream schedule is Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 Eastern. It is currently 5:55. Just to give you an idea of when start time is. You're welcome. Oh, we also have a Discord. Y'all are welcome to join the Discord. You can get notifications for when I'm live. You can share pictures of your pets, of your crafts, of, I don't know, your pretty plants in your garden, whatever, you know? There's the Discord. Feel free to join, because we would love to have y'all as members of our community. I will be here on Monday. I know that for some people it's like a long week end because of Easter and all of that, but I will be here Monday. I should be here Tuesday too. Tuesday is the day that we're bringing Patch into the vet, so I guess it might depend a little bit on what is going on there. So I'll definitely let you all know in the Discord if anything changes. I don't think it should, but you know, as soon as I say, oh yeah, it'll be fine, everything's gonna be, that's when everything goes to hell in a handbasket, so. Yeah, subject to change. Oh, this is the blanket that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. So, Patch is old. Patch is 10. He'll be 11 this year. And he has been having poop problems. Like, he will go outside, like a full poo, and we'll bring him back in. And sometimes, not every time, and this is what makes it hard, sometimes he'll poop again, like in another whole poo. In the house, like in the living room. It happens very suddenly, like, because he doesn't even realize half the time, like he doesn't have time to signal that he wants to go out because he's housebroken. But all of a sudden he'll just like, it's almost like an itch or something like that where he's just like, and he just goes. So when we brought him to the vet about this, they noticed that his anal glands were impacted. But Patch is anxious, and so he wouldn't let them like clean them or express them. So we were given some extra anxiety medication. He already takes some, but we were given like extra stuff that hopefully will help make him a little calmer. And if they still can't do it, they're going to sedate him and do it that way. And then they're going to do some imaging too, because part of me is wondering, like, if they're already going to sedate him, I'm like, listen, I understand that we think that it's like this problem, but he also has a lot of like fatty tumors. They are benign, all the ones that we've had tested. But part of me wonders if he might have like some kind of tumor or something pushing on anything internally, and that might also be making him feel like he needs to go. So it's weird, like, in a way, I don't know whether I'm hoping that they can do it without sedating him and that everything goes back to being fine and normal, or if I'm hoping that he needs to be sedated so that they can check his insides too. So the anxiety, relatable. I was gonna say, if you poop on rugs, listen, it's, you know, whatever. I won't hold judgment. I'll just roll up my rugs before you ever come over. So we don't really, we have like an inkling of to what's going on, but not really 100% sure. Yeah, and that's exactly it, is that I would rather them check it while he's sedated and like spend the extra money on imaging than not, and then have to sedate him again to have more, like to have imaging done. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to sedate him multiple times to check things. Like, if we're gonna have to do it for this one thing, then I would rather that we just do like a full adds into, oh gosh, okay. Because evidently, and we didn't know this until this last vet appointment, he has a heart murmur, which was news to us. And so because of that, he, like, sedation and stuff, they do it a little bit slower. Although, if he has to, oh god, he's just anxious. And I mean, me too, I'm anxious too. But I don't bite people when I'm anxious or growl at people. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try growling at people when I'm anxious. I bet they would leave me alone. Hi, Rack. How are you? It's good to see you. What an unhinged thing for you to come in on. Maybe I should bite people. It's fine. I growl low and quiet sometimes when I'm angry. You can growl at me anytime. Emily. Oh my gosh. Not when the streamer's in her bedroom. So yeah, he's a mess. That's the best answer, honestly. But we love him. If you've never seen Patch, here. He's a Dalmatian. You don't want to see a picture of his poop. I can almost guarantee you that. Oh my god, you want to see this. The other day, I was watching a TV show. So those of you who know about his howling at the phone, the other day a TV show had a phone ringing, and y'all, I know it's not the real house phone, but it sounds like the house phone. So I'm gonna, oh, like little ones, just little sleepy. Oh my god! And literally, my husband just sent me this. This is him right now. God, I love him. He's such a jerk. I wish he wasn't, because he didn't used to be a jerk. Like, we looked at baby pictures the other day of him, and, like, he used to be so nice. Oh, ads. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Let me know if you all are in ads. I guess you can't tell me. But I still have so much blanket to do. Well, not so much, but you know. Sound off. Oh no! Rack, I'm sorry that you got itchy stuff going on right now. I hate that for you. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait to talk about anything until ads are over. Just so that way I make sure no one misses anything. Because I always hate when I'm in a stream and ads play and people are like, oh my god, that's so funny. And I'm like, what did I miss? So we have like a minute left. It looks like. Sound off, 1, 2, sound off, 3, 4. It's always when you're replying to someone too, yeah. Okay, ads are finishing. Hi, Snowfall. Thanks for letting me know that y'all are coming out of ads. And thank you so much for sticking through them. I appreciate that so much. So a really quick thing about ads. In case people don't know, Twitch actually gives us a cut of ad revenue. So anytime that you are stuck in ads, you are actually giving the streamer some pennies from Twitch. It adds up probably to about $30 to $50 a month for me. And you don't have to pay anything. So it's super appreciated. I know that they're annoying as hell. I literally have them set up so that they play once an hour. And then the nice thing is that if you come in at any point in time, or if you have to refresh your stream, you won't get ads during that hour. Like, pre-rolls are off. So if people raid, they won't get ads. If you come in, you won't, like, they get turned off for an hour. So that's, like, the best part. It's a pain in the butt. I wish that they wouldn't have to be there. But I do it that way, at least, so that way for an hour we don't have any ads. And normally I'm not even here during ads. Normally I'm taking a stretch, we're walking around, we're playing words on stream. It's just because it's the very end of stream that I was like, I'm not gonna do that right now. You got a Piplup. I love Piplup. I'm glad that since they force ads to play, that they at least give the streamers some of the revenue. Absolutely. Yeah, because they could just make it so that they don't get anything. I'm sick. Oh no. We were talking, it seems like the flu, like my husband and I just got over the flu. Thank you for that follow, by the way. My husband and I just both got over the flu, and it just seems like it's going around. So definitely rest up, drink lots of fluids, have some hot tea, all of that. Being sick is the worst. Also, Rack, I hope that you're feeling better. I'm so sorry that you've been itchy. I get that so badly. Patch is named Patch, by the way, because of the movie 101 Dalmatians. That was my favorite movie growing up as a child. I always wanted a Dalmatian. When a local place had Dalmatian puppies, my husband was like, well, you know you have to go and see them. And so I did. And then Patch climbed into my lap. And I sent my husband pictures, and he was like, well, you have to get him now. And I was like, well, say less. And he's been a headache ever since. But I love him. He's my first dog ever that I picked out completely. So, of course I would pick the anxious one, because I too have crippling anxiety. Listen, at that point, we had Coco and the guinea pigs, and so he was like, what's one more dog? Lol. Lol. And then he had bladder issues that needed emergency surgery, and he chipped a tooth that needed surgery, and like, oh my god. All the things within like the first couple of years that I'm like, and then he got really bad anxiety, and he's reactive now, and I'm like, oh, I really did a bad job picking out a good dog. But I love him. I love him so much. I wish that I could help more. Like, we do so much already. And in a way, I'm like, I guess it's a good thing that we have him, because a lot of people would not deal with that, would either give him up or put him down or whatever. And I'm like, in a way, it's good. Because, gosh, the amount of stuff that we've done for him. You know? Oh yeah, I knew, I researched the hell out of like Dalmatians well before I ever got one, because again, I love the movie. I thought it was super interesting. And so like I knew things to look for and all of that. Like we already knew about the possible bladder problems. We had it checked, and our vet was like, I don't think that we'll need to put him on prescription food until he's probably older. Because, like, we did blood work with him, and she was like, no, I think that we'll be good. LOL! He was like, you know what would be really fun, actually? Let me have a bladder stone that I can't pass on the weekend when the vets are closed. So I have to go to the emergency vet and have emergency surgery over the weekend. It's always the weekend, you know, every time. It's always the weekend. It's always, or a holiday when the vet is closed, or or after hours. Yep. Always. Every time. Yeah. Different dogs have different issues. So the thing with Dalmatians is that it kind of like how, you know, for instance, I'm lactose intolerant. So I can't process lactose properly. he can't process purines. P-U-R-I-N-E R-I-N-E-S. Yeah. I was like, wait. And they are, it's almost like, it's not an ingredient, but it's just like how milk, like I can't process like the sugar in milk. So like milk sugar is in a lot of different things. And purines are found in a lot of different foods, and his body just can't break them down properly. So instead it forms crystals in his urine. And enough crystals form, it creates a stone, which creates a blockage, which means he can't pee. So he is on like a special vet food, which is now $100 a month because everything sucks. But knock on wood, since switching to that food, he hasn't had another bladder stone. It's funny though, because like whenever he's had like these tummy troubles and things like that, they've asked like, oh yeah, you know, like what food does he have? Like, can you switch foods? And I'm like, no. It's like, it's a prescription food. And if we switch it, then he'll have bladder stones, and that's, it's like, which problem do you want? So, yeah. I'm like playing yarn chicken with this end that I'm using to weave my squares together. Special food too, so he doesn't get crystals, yeah. Hey Landon, we're not really doing that sort of thing right now. We're having conversations and things. But I also think a lot of people are lurking. They're getting ready for their weekends and or for bed. I know I stream at an interesting time. But it's just the time that works best for me with my schedule, the pet schedule. Also on a special urinary diet for the same reason. It's wild, right? So we our dog Coco, she was a chocolate lab, and she had issues where she had incontinence problems, where she would pee in her sleep. So she had to be on medicine that would stop her from having these accidents in her sleep. Meanwhile, Patch has to be on special food so that he doesn't get blocked and can pee. It was like, it was so silly. Like the both dogs ended up having pee problems, and it was just like, oh my god. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys like the time I stream. I know it can be like a weird time for people with work and again with like sleeping, all of that. Just works out in between like when everyone needs to be fed or go out. All of that. Dog is also on a new diet because she has IBS. Artemis has IBS. Me too, honestly. The complete opposite, literally. I was like, could you two get together and like, together we would have one dog that didn't have a pee problem. Works out, it's your chill time before bed. I love that. Yeah, it does seem to be like a decent time for like lots of places around the world. Like Emily there is in Australia on a low sodium diet. Yeah, when we take Artie for her checkup, we want, like, we already know that she has slightly higher liver values, because, you know, they've done, like, blood panels on all of our pets just to see, because our cats were outside and we don't know their health, like, it's just a good thing to do. And she has, like, slightly elevated liver values, which isn't a problem now, but, like, could be in the future. And I always worry because Artie loves to drink water, and that can also be a sign. So I'm almost wondering if there's, like, a diet we can put her on, like, early, preemptively, to, like, try and keep things from becoming a problem. Like, maybe a low sodium or something like that might help her not feel as thirsty. I don't know. I have no idea. Daylight savings, yeah. No, I agree. Listen, this if I could, I would have it be this time of day all year long. Like, I would not have the time change. I would keep it like this. This is always 6:20 p.m. here. Like, that would be ideal. Have a good night, Mia. Thanks for hanging out. I won Yarn Chicken, in case anyone was wondering. I have, like, one more stitch to do. And I have, like, this much yarn. Do do do. Do do do. I always find this so interesting. Because I see I know follower count will fluctuate a little bit. So we might be back under 5,000 on Monday. It's okay. It's just sometimes Twitch gets rid of bots and things like that. It's fine. But it's also always interesting when people follow and then unfollow. It's fine. It's whatever. It happens all the time. You're also playing Yarn Chicken? I'll take your win as a good sign. Yeah, it's Friday. We got this. I believe in your Yarn Chicken too. I'm not, no. Hubby's gonna be working more than likely. I will probably... Like, my parents live, like, they're moving closer, but that keeps getting, like, pushed back. So when they move closer, we'll probably, like, get together. But, like, right now, both sets of our parents are, like, an hour and a half away. My brother is further than that, so it's, like, all my family, like, we have nice friends and people around us, but, like, all the family is further away. Especially when, like, again, hubby is working weird hours. Because, like, again, if my family lived, like, 15 minutes down the street, yeah, we could get together, we could do something. But, by the way, I won by that much. Sometimes this is, like, all that I'm holding on by, you know? Sometimes I'm just holding on by this much. Like when someone says they're holding on by a thread. That's it. That's the thread. Oh. That would be it. GG's on the win. Thank you. Welcome back. A win is a win. Absolutely. I'm taking it. So yeah, nothing really happening here for Easter. What about you all? Are any of you doing anything for Easter? I'm going to weave in a couple of these ends. I'm not like an uber religious person. I mean, growing up, like, here's the thing. You're safe here. Whoever you are, as long as you're, wait. Assholes are not welcome. People who judge other people, who hate other people for any stupid reason are not, you know, like, that's not welcome. But when I say, like, oh yeah, you know, I grew up going to church and stuff like that, I grew up going to a very welcoming church where everyone was always welcome. And no one was ever told that they didn't belong or that they were going to hell because of fill in the blank reason. Like, and so I still will, like, watch sometimes, like, that church, they have, like, a live stream. So, like, I'll probably watch that on Easter just because, honestly, I miss where I used to live. I grew up living in one state in 2 townships. And I miss the place that I used to call home. Where we live now it's a whole new state. And, you know, there was a lot of turmoil about that. And so sometimes just, like, watching that and seeing, like, you know, it's the church that I grew up going to. It's the church I got married in. There's a lot of, you know, for me, good memories. And I do know and fully understand and appreciate that that is not the case for everyone. But, like, there's just something, you know, about, I miss what used to be my home, like, that state, that area. James doesn't. James is like, screw that. He's like, I'm so happy here. And, like, that's fine, you know? So, but, like, you know, my brother's gay. I'm bi. Like, y'all are safe here. This is a very welcoming space for all. My cousin's non-binary. Change their name. Like, my family is very much like live and let live, you know? You did Easter 2 weeks ago, so you could start eating the candy. I won't tell anyone. What's your favorite Easter candy? Traveling almost 2 hours to visit family over the weekend. Bring a craft project with you. I hope that the travel and the family visit are not, isn't a headache. I hope that it goes smoothly for you. I had to come back and say how hecking happy I am for you. Thank you. Cheap candy on Monday. Heck yeah. Honestly. Get that candy. I'm heckin' excited. Thank you, silly. I love you. Thank you. We're gonna celebrate it. Don't worry. We had 5,001, but then I think the person who I asked to stop making weird emote combinations in chat left and unfollowed. So, that's okay. Foil wrapped Hershey eggs. I could crush an 8-ounce bag in 24 hours. I love that, honestly. Clip is here. Clip is in the Discord if you missed it, yeah. I'm still here. Yes, you are. Like I said, it's fine. I used to be very much like, oh my god, someone unfollowed, and, like, it would upset me because I'm a people pleaser and I want everyone to like me, and then I realized that that's not happening. I have a travel project in the works that I only take when I leave the house. I love that. A lot of these squares were made at doctor's appointments because I just needed two colors. So I could just like throw it in. I had them in like a bag, and I would just like make squares while I was waiting in doctor's offices. Whether it was for like vertigo stuff or hives, dealing with chronic hives for 5 months, that was great. Like, so yeah, having a project. I have to actually put something new in my project bag because right now I don't have anything. Oh god, now that I said that, something's going to happen. So many doctor's appointments. Going through all of that stuff for like tax purposes and seeing that it was like almost $8,000 in doctor's costs this last year. Between doctors and medicine and all of like, oh my god. And that's with really good insurance. Like imagine if we didn't have insurance. It's disgusting. It is so gross how much for profit. Right? That's gross. Is beautiful. Thank you so much. I really like this color palette. So like the Ryans bought their first house recently, and so their bedroom is like a darker version of this green. And they have like a really pretty like rusty colored bath across the hall. And so like those are like their favorite colors, and so that's what we went with. Like they love earth tones, so that's what I went for. Went up this year, yeah. Don't sweat the small stuff. If it's out of your control, there's nothing that you can realistically do. Best to let it float over your head and concentrate on what you can and want to change. Yeah. And that's really, honestly, streaming, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I was never meant to be a streamer because I am like a sensitive, very neuro-spicy individual. And a lot will like make me emotional in good ways and bad ways. But at the same time, it's also made me like a much stronger person because like things that used to upset me greatly don't like that anymore. Like I there's nothing I can do about it. Like, you know, all right. Like, I know I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. That's okay. I'm some people's cup of tea. And that's cool too, you know? All right. It's 6:30. Someone's like barbecuing. We're not barbecuing. We're just having pasta, but it's making me hungry. So after these two ends, we'll probably wrap up for today. And then we'll be back on Monday. I don't necessarily know. Oh, we'll do minis on Monday because I don't have to make anything for commission. So we'll do miniatures. Woo, woo. We'll make some minis. I'll probably ask in Discord what kind of minis you want. Like if you want me to work on like a kit or like the Make It Mini resin ones. So if you'd like to join the Discord and vote on that, come join us. Everyone's welcome. Boop. We're officially halfway done with this blanket. 3 rows have been assembled. There are 3 more rows left. And I am going to work over the weekend probably on weaving in any ends that are extraneous and I don't need. Some of them I kept because I wasn't sure if I was going to need them. I am... If anyone has been here from the past, you know that I don't try to leave ends in projects anymore because it ends up becoming thousands and thousands of ends to weave in. And so yeah, I try not to do that, but since I was planning on using the ends to attach the squares to each other, I purposefully left a lot, and they're long, because I wanted to be able to use them to sew, and that meant that I needed them to be long enough to sew. But like now, like this is landlocked, if you will. I'm not going to be sewing any more squares there, so that end can go away. So it's just doing some stuff like that now with some of these, and just leaving the ones around the edge that I might need for the next row. And then, yeah, wash, rinse, repeat. Why didn't you remember my copy paste about poke catching? All right. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out all day with me in my bed. And thank you so much for helping us reach 5,000 followers. Like I said, I kind of realized earlier this week that we were really close, and I realized that I have no idea what I want to do to celebrate. So I'll brainstorm about some celebration ideas and things like that, because that's a big deal. 5,000's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I would love to celebrate this accomplishment with you all. Like I said, I think some giveaways, maybe like a game stream, you know, some fun stuff like that. But we'll have to plan it all out. Hold on, I saw... Yeah, I'm in the U.S. No, you're so good. You're so good. It's 6:35 here. I'm on the East Coast. Celebration doesn't have to be immediate. Yeah, we won't do anything like, say, next week, but within like the coming weeks. Either like the end of April or the beginning of May, we'll do some celebrations. We'll have, like I said, some giveaways, some parties, some game streams if we want, like maybe some community stuff. I don't know. Sims 4 5,000 Dalmatian challenge. Listen, we never even finished the 101 Dalmatian challenge because people stopped being interested. But I do think that maybe we revisit like our 100 baby save. Maybe I turn on crowd control for the 100 baby save. Oh God. Not true. I'm still interested. Yeah, a lot of people stopped coming by, and I get it, because like 100 babies, there's so many more traits and things like that in people, like for Sims, versus the animals. Like animals are they only have like so many, and so I understand that it probably got to be repetitive. I enjoyed it, and who knows, that was not at 5,000 follows. Maybe there would be more people who would be interested, you know? I don't know. Yes, chaos. Oh gosh, and I have to plan. I have so much planning to do. It's such a good thing. It's a very positive. It's good to have a lot that I have to do, you know? Like, we have our St. Jude fundraiser coming up. We have this 5K celebration. Like, there's a lot of good things coming up. A lot of exciting things. So, it's a blessing to be busy in like, this sort of way. Like, I don't want to be busy, you know, worrying about, like, pets and stuff like that, you know? It's good to be busy in the like, I have to figure out stuff to do, not I have to figure out how to like get pets, you know. Anyway, of course, thank you for like hanging out. Seriously, thank you all so much for being here, being a part of this, helping reach 5,000. That's absolutely amazing. It's incredible. I'm very excited about all the things to come. I will be back on Monday at 3 Eastern. I won't be here over the weekend because, yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to say that I want to have things to think about or worry about, because life is going to be like, you want to worry? Did you say? No. I want to have things to plan, like celebration streams and charity events and that sort of thing. Please, thank you very much. Not anything else. But thank you all, for real, for spending some of your time here with me. I know there's a lot of places that you can be on Twitch. So the fact that you chose to spend any of your time here today means a lot. Thank you for helping us reach 5,000. And I'll see you all on Monday. And we will, we'll be doing some miniatures. Some small things. Let's go and say hello to Kaylin. We haven't been there in a while. She's crocheting. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. No, we're going to go say hi to KB. KB just went live a little. I never get to raid KB. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. KB likes to raid us a lot. I can't do my normal, close, like the thing at the end of stream. So, but yeah, let's go. Not the mods all doing the same commands. Let's go say hi to KB Fibers. She is working on her stream blanket, and has her chicken cam up. So that's always fun if you've not seen her chickens. That sounds weird. Oh my god. I love you all a lot. Have a really good weekend. Eat something tasty. Drink some water. Take the meds that you gotta take. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Remember, you are loved. And I will see you all on Monday. Okay? Goodbye.